Hi, Smoke on the Waters here again, and this time I'd like to bring you guys a review. Today I've got the Starter Paracord Fire Starter Bracelet from First Strike Tactical. You know, who can't, always use a paracord bracelet. I'm going to say this one might be a little bit expensive. But the fact that, it does have a lifetime warranty. And when I say lifetime warranty, with this one, they truly mean a lifetime. And if it ever breaks or you ever have to use it in an emergency situation, they're going to replace it and send you a new one as long as you send them what you have left of the other. So we're going to take a little closer look at this, and I'm going to explain a few things that, you can do with it, how you can start a fire. So let's take a closer look at this, and we'll get into our first review. Okay, so here we go. This is the bracelet itself. Has a couple features that are pretty nice. For one, it is a fire starter, which has the little ferro rod here in the center, and then it has your little striker on this side. Of course, it has 9 feet of cord, which it has many uses in a survival situation. Then also, if then there is an instance where, say you've been out for more than one day or something, and, you've got to the point of trying to holler for help or something, let's say you broke your leg or something like that, and, there's a necessity where you're to the point where you just are hoarse from hollering, or, you just can't really get out a good yell. There's a little whistle here, which could, essentially be handy. I did notice that, from a review standpoint, that this is a little bit hard to actually get to work. I mean, it blows really nicely, but it's kind of a little difficult to get it to work right. So maybe the whistle could be looked at a little bit better or something as they go further into the future with these, hopefully. I myself particularly got this one because I'm not very familiar with braiding paracord. I've since found out that actually my cameraman can actually braid these. He was not aware that I was even looking for anything like this, and this is something that he does in his own spare time. So he's going to make me one, and I will do a review on it as well when that time comes. But for now, we're looking at this one. This one was about $20 on Amazon plus shipping. You look at about $20-25 with your shipping. Just depends, I guess, if you're a Prime member. I am with that Amazon, so it didn't cost me anything for shipping. So I paid $20 for it. Now, like I said, I wanted to try and show you guys how to start a fire with this. It's not really hard. Now, one of the other things here that I'm going to tell you guys about, this is something that, I collect quite frequently. You might not be very familiar with this, or you may. If you are, that's cool, but if you're not, then, just hopefully you learn. If you are, then good. Then sit there and be quiet. You don't need to know about it. But this is some dryer lint that I collected out of the dryer. This is really good for starting fires, out in, if it's really damp and you can't get no dry tinder to start a fire with. You can just take this, and yes, cotton ball will work the same as this, but this is free, doesn't cost anything, and most of the time, what do you do with your dryer lint but throw it away? So, you might as well repurpose it, as the old saying goes. So you just take a little bit of this, and this has hair and everything in it, like I said, and collected it from the dryer. So, and then just, simply, when you first get this rod, it's got a coating on it, and I kind of left this coating on the front. And it's black, and it's a little coating, and you have to use the scraper a few times, and you scrape it down, and you'll see it'll turn silver, And then just simply this scraper, you can just use it like this on the bracelet, and just, and it's really just that simple. And yes, only you can prevent forest fires. So, but this is removable as well, you know, this little scraper. So if you don't want to use it in the bracelet, you know, you can just use it like this. I found it a little bit harder to use like this, so I just left it in the bracelet. I'm not going to sit here and let you guys sit and watch me play with that for the 20 minutes trying to do that. But as far as the paracord, taking it apart, there's these little melted ends here. You just pull these up and get these out, and it'll just simply unravel. You know, that's how you use your paracord there. You can actually use this blade as a cutter. Like say you didn't want to use the full 9 foot, you just wanted, you know, a 4 foot section or something, you can use this to cut the paracord with. And you can use this to cut the paracord to get into the inner strands, you know, like say you want to make some fishing line or something out of it. I really don't need to tell you probably the uses for paracord. Hopefully you're pretty familiar with that. And if you're not, there's all kinds of wonderful uses listed on the back of this. And here, I'll just put this in the screen. Hopefully you can see that, and if not, you can pause the video if you want to read it, and if not, you know, well, move on, which is what we'll do. Let me throw this out of the way. Old pizza tin there. So, I mean, I personally, I got this, you know, bracelet just to have it, just, you know, if I'm ever out, needed it for fire starting was my main thing. I don't really ever intend to break the paracord down, but if I ever needed to, I do have it, you know, so it is there, and it you know, it's something to have. So that's my thoughts on that. I mean, it's good. It's 550 milli-spec paracord. To what grade that is tested, I don't know. I mean, but again, like I said, it does have a lifetime warranty. So if this buckle breaks, you know, which is what, you know, hopefully is going to break, because if this cord breaks, there's an issue, obviously. You got lied to somewhere, so let's hope that doesn't come out to be. But I suspect this plastic could break pretty easily, and if that ever happens, you can send it back. They'll replace it. If you're ever out and you have to use the paracord to survive, you can send it back, what's left, and they'll replace it and send you a new one free of charge. So that's that. If you guys are interested in that, check that out on Amazon. So again, thanks for checking out my first review. You know, if you're new to the channel, you know, please check out some of my other videos. If you're not new to the channel, then I have some more videos coming soon. And as always, you know, like, share, and subscribe on your social media and whatnot. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, wherever you may be. And as always, protect your Second Amendment rights. This is Smoking the Waters. I'm out.